Good afternoon, Professor. My name is Raquel Banson, and today I'll be presenting on the topic of generationally responsive workforce planning for alimentation cost guard as a part of our course in strategic planning for human resources. So this presentation focuses on how the company can strategically attract and retain millennial and Gen Z talent within their Canadian operations. Before I begin, I want to acknowledge that Accenda School of Management is located on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Coast Salish peoples, including the territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nation. We honor their stewardship of this land and are committed to working in a ways that respect indigenous communities and their connection in this land. So here's an overview of what I'll be covering today. First, I'll introduce the alimentation Couche-Tard and its operations in Canada, followed by the goods and services they offer, and also the financial summary and look at their human resources landscape. And the heart of this presentation focuses on millennials and Gen Z, why they matters to ACT, and the HR strategies that best suit to attract and retain them. So finally, I analyze the pros and cons of tailoring HR practices to these generations before concluding with the key takeaways. So the company overview. So Alimentation Couche-Tard, or ACT, was founded in 1980 in Laval, Quebec. What started as a local convenience store has become a global leader in fuel and convenience retail. So the company has grown largely through strategic acquisitions, expanding into North America, Europe, and Asia. So ACT emphasized entrepreneurial values, customer service, and operational efficiency. So in the years, it has focused heavily on digital transformation, sustainability, and workforce development to stay competitive and relevant in the evolving marketplace. So what does the organization do? ACT operates under well-known brands like Circle K and Couche-Tard. Its services include fuel and petroleum, convenience retail, and food beverages. So options like the grab and go meals. And it also offers financial service such as ATMs, bills payment, and gift card. So where the organization's located, it is located in Laval, Quebec, and it's operate widely in a major cities including Toronto, Calgary, Vancouver, and Halifax. So what are the goods and services and the top three goods and services that ACT provided? So in Canada, ACT is the best known for providing convenience and accessibility through its top three services. First, it is offer retail of everyday essentials, which include snacks, beverages, and ready-to-eat meals. So items that customer can quickly grab on the go. So second, it supplies fuel and petroleum products across its vast network of gas stations, open bundled with the services like car wash for added value. And the third one is ACT enhanced convenience by offering financial service options such as a gift card, bills payment station, and ATM access. So these services are designed to meet the customer's daily needs while making the experience as efficient and seamless as possible. So when it comes in financial overview in Canada, so ACT has a strong financial growth in Canada over the past few years. So in 2021, revenue was 59.12 billion Canadian dollar and increased to 62.81 billion in 2022 and to 71.86 billion in 2023. So this growth is accredited to strategic acquisition and the integration of digital systems by helping the ACT streamline operations and improve the customer experience. So about the human resources summary, in Canada, ACT employs approximately 30,000 people. So this includes store level staff, HR professionals, logistics teams, and IT, and also the finance personnel. So the salary ranges vary from 32,000 for retail associate to over 100,000 for senior HQ staff. So the workforce is diverse with a significant presence of millennial and Gen Z. And the employee also has a benefits include the extended health and dental care. And they also paid the time off, discounts, and professional development training. So why focus on millennials and Gen Z? So millennials and Gen Z make up a large part of ACT's frontline workforce. They are tech savvy and highly adaptable, which aligns with ACT's digital service model. So this generation also seek purposeful work, flexibility, and growth, and the values that ACT wants to emphasize to drive and the retention and innovations. So what are the attraction strategies for millennials? To effectively attract the millennials into a workforce, so ACT should consider offering hybrid and flexible work schedule that support their desire for better work-life balance. So this generation places high value on our employers' commitment to corporate social responsibility. So it is important to emphasize ACT's sustainability goals and inclusive workplace culture during the recruitment. So in addition, millennials are career-oriented and want to know there are opportunities to grow within the company by clearly promoting internal career progression paths and development programs. So ACT can position itself as a forward-thinking employer that support both personal and professional growth. So what is the attraction strategies for Gen Z? So for Gen Z, recruitment should leverage platforms like TikTok and Instagram. They respond well to companies that are digital first and mission driven, creating diverse and inclusive workspace is also essential. So as a Gen Z highly values equity and belonging in the workplace. So for the justification, so these strategies are backed by data. In 60% of millennials consider company values before applying. So Gen Z expect modern tech-enabled environments and full of transparency. So ACT must position itself as a forward-thinking and values-aligned employer to appeal to both groups. So what are the benefits and drawbacks of tailor HR practices? So tailoring HR practices to meet the expectation of a specific generation can lead to several positive outcomes. It often results in higher job satisfaction and greater employee loyalty. So, which helps to reduce turnover, and it's also enhance ACT's employer brand and make it easier to attract diverse and talented workforce. So, more importantly, creating policies that reflect generational values, foster an innovative and inclusive company culture. So, however, there are some of potential drawbacks. Constantly updating HR system and providing ongoing training for staff can be source intensive. So, if not carefully managed, this targeted approach might unintentionally create division among employees based on age or preferences by leading to demographic silos within the organization. So, to summarize, ACT's growth relies heavily on attracting and keeping the right talent. Millennials and Gen Z are the key to this, especially in a frontline role. So, adapting generationally responsive HR strategies will boost engagement and retention while aligning the workforce with corporate goals. But these strategies must be inclusive, flexible, and development focused to support futures needs. So these are the references used to support the data and strategies in this presentation, including the ACT's official site, academic journals, and workforce study. So thank you for your attention.